You know, some of the most common questions I get asked are people that want to know, where do you camp in OCALA National Forest? So today I'm going to show you Hopkins Prairie. It's probably the most common campground out here. There is a campground, there's a section that's not a campground. I'm going to take you to both of those, show you how we get here, and then I'm going to make this a common thing on the channel now. So if you guys have a question that I can make a video out of, post them down in the comments and I'll do my best, and maybe like once a week or something, we'll do a viewer question where I'll do my best to answer it and show you guys around. So it's for some reason starting to rain when we've been in a drought. So I'm gonna get packed up and get on the road, and we'll show you guys where it's at. So after you make that final turn, you're here at Hopkins Prairie. Let me flip the camera around and I'll show you. It's super windy out, so hopefully this microphone's doing a good job of keeping the wind down. Let me show you what you're at right now. So you park here. Some folks do camp here. It's pretty thick and sandy. I wouldn't recommend it. There's much better spots, in my opinion, but you're right here at the Prairie. And most of the camp spots we're going to go to right now are going to be all the way on the other side, kind of out that way. So let's check those out. Another somewhat common question that I get is people that want to camp out here and they have a two-wheel drive truck. I probably wouldn't recommend it at all. It's just sketchy, right? But this area, there's really only two spots out here that you got to be careful in, some deep sugar sand. So I'm gonna go through those and I'm gonna try them in two-wheel drive and see if I can make it through, just to give you an idea of how thick that sand could be. It did rain out here. It looks like it rained recently, which is crazy. It never rains in my house. Anyway, so that sand isn't gonna be as bad as it normally is because it's not dry. But anyway, we're gonna give it a shot, so let me show you. Okay, so real quick, this is where we came in at. You're gonna wanna make this first left, which takes you down that road right there. So as you come in, it's mostly like this, just a sand forest road, up until there's two turns, two bends in the road that get really thick sand. So let's see. Here's the first one. It's actually not that bad now that it's rained a little bit. But I'm gonna pop the phone over here and give her a run in two-wheel drive. Mostly right in this area where it gets really, really thick. Like I said, it's wet right now, so it might not be too bad. Man, that wasn't bad at all. It's crazy how much difference the sand makes when it's wet versus dry. So that was easy. There's one more spot up here, and if you can get through that, you're golden. So let's head on down the road. So the main road is right here. The first pull off is going to be this nice camp spot. Really nice view here. Probably one of my favorite spots here at Hopkins Prairie. Grass is pretty tall right now. As you can tell, no one's been out here in a while because it's been 800 degrees out, but people normally have a fire right here, set up right there, or right about here. But nice spot. So a little bit further down the road, here's the other really sandy spot. So I'm gonna try it in 2-wheel drive and we'll see what happens. Like a little pull off or a bypass that bypasses that real thick sand. It's sandy over here, but it's not that bad. So for the sake of tearing things up more than they already are, I'll just take this road. But you can see that sugar sand. So if you keep coming down that road, just keep following it down, those turnoffs all around here, and they're all camp spots. I won't show you them all, but there's a lot here. This one here is a big one, probably room for 10 or 15 people, but they all have really nice views of the prairie. Alright, so now that you guys have seen pretty much Hopkins Prairie and the primitive campground or camping area, let's take you over to the campground and show you that real quick. I'll make it quick. It's not a big place, but this is definitely the better spot. But if you want a campground where there's like bathrooms, then the campground, the actual Hopkins Prairie campground is right down the road. So let's head over there and I'll show you that real quick. So if you get back on Forest Road 50 and take this toward Highway 19, the campground for Hopkins Prairie is going to be on your left. So there you go. Turn down right here. This is on the maps, so you can't really miss it. Follow this road down maybe a quarter mile, maybe, and you'll come right to the campground. So when you get to Hopkins Prairie, there is obviously a fee. $12. So let me show you what they're charging $12 for. Like I said, they do have bathrooms, which are basically just holes in the ground. But that is pretty nice to have if you don't have your own. Trash bins. Let me see if I can find a empty camp spot. So there you go, it's pretty nice, it's really quiet. All of the campgrounds, or all of the camp spots have your fire ring, your basics, your fire ring, picnic table, trash area. And they're pretty good sized spots. Let's see if I can back up and show you. So you back right in here, and then most of the ones up against the prairie have little walking trails. You can walk right down there if it's not too wet. Well guys, that's going to be it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what questions you have. I want to make this a weekly thing on the channel, so maybe every Wednesday or whatever. Leave me a question down there and I'll do my best to make a video of it. Don't leave me nothing dumb like what kind of lifts and tires you have. I can't make a video on that, but if it's something else that I can show you or go a little bit more in depth on, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best. All right guys, we'll see you next week. Peace.